So, if you're a single mom out there, how is it for you to be a single mom? Like, from my experience, like luckily my daughter's dad is in her life. He's very supportive, he's very helpful. But I find it like, I don't know if you can relate, but I, you know, it's a little bit difficult to, run your household, be the disciplinarian, be the one that you like love on them and, try to build a good relationship with them and like make sure the household is run, do all the laundry, do the dishes, like homework, drop off, pick up, all the things, right? And the reason why this comes to mind is that recently my daughter, she's 7. She is full of personality, full of life. She's just an amazing kid. And of course, everybody's going to speak highly of their own kids, right? So maybe I'm biased, but she is an amazing kid. And she's always had excellent conduct. Like she's smart. She's in first grade. She has a late birthday. Her birthday's in October. So technically, I think she should be in second grade, but she's only in first grade. But anyways, long story short, she always gets excellent conduct. I don't know if, where you guys are from and if your kids go to school, like every week they like have a conduct grade and like their little folders in their backpack for the week and you can get excellent, satisfactory, needs improvement, the whole thing. So she came home with a satisfactory conduct, and her dad picked her up from school that day and got on the phone. And I'm just like really trying to nip it in the bud. Like, nope, I don't want to be like too chill about it. Like, absolutely not. Like, this is unacceptable. Please, no satisfactory conduct. If your teacher asks you to stop talking because she's a chatterbox, like, stop talking, like listen to your teacher. And I used to be a teacher for 7 years, so I know what it's like when kids just chat and chat and chat, and it's like, stop talking, But anyways, she's like satisfactory conduct. And so I got on to her, like no lie, I got on to her. Had my mom voice on, I was stern. And she proceeds to tell her dad that mommy is hard on me, mommy gets mad so easily. And like her dad reached out to me like on the side and was like, "Hey, that's what her name is Suri. That's what or short for Soraya. That's what Soraya said." And I was like, "Oh my God, like I know that I was stern because I feel like sometimes you have to be stern. You can't just like let everything be like, oh, okay, it's all good. Next time do better because you want to nip it in the bud, right? You don't want this pattern of behavior to continue." And I don't know. I just got so emotional and so upset, like, because I just really want to be a good mom. Like, I don't want, and I always want our relationship to be close, right? And so I do notice that as she's getting older and she's like developing more of her personality, I can see how it's not as easy to mother and parent as it used to be because it's like she's got an opinion now. Like, she has her own view on things. Her emotions are like, bigger now as well. And so to my parents out there, like, how do you navigate like wanting to nip things in the bud, but finding the balance between like firm discipline and, like verbalizing like this is not okay, this is disappointing, I don't want to see this again, but also not hurting your child's feelings, like are making them feel like they have to be perfect because she doesn't have to be perfect. And after the fact, like after she came home from being with her dad that weekend, I spoke to her, like she has a little journal, like sometimes I'll write notes in it to her, so I wrote a little note about it to her, and she was just like, okay. I mean, and she's fine now, like she's not holding a grudge about it, but I don't know, it's just really important to me that she knows, and I tell her this all the time, like, if you mess up, it's okay. Mommy might be disappointed, but I'm not going to stay mad at you forever, and I'm going to love you no matter what. No matter what you do, I'm going to love you, but I also don't want that to be confused with like act the way that you want to act and it's going to be all good because that's not really like what I'm going for either. So how do you guys handle like situations with your children? She's 7, she's a girl, full of personality. I know she likes to communicate and she likes to be social and she like, wants to have all these friends. And it's like, she's at an age right now where she's still molding and she's still taking shape and she knows what's right and what's wrong. And she needs to be reminded. So I'm just navigating that now in my parenting journey, but also really wanting to maintain like our close bond. We're very close. I love her to death. She's my heart. We are always together. I would say 85% of the time we're always together. And I know she adores me and I adore her, but I also want to establish rules and boundaries in a healthy, helpful way that, she will respect, but also not feel like any bad emotions from. So, anyways, if you're new here, I'm Lauren. This is my channel. It's brand spanking new. You're new here, I'm new here. But yeah, it's just like life. Like there's so many things to navigate in this life, from being a single mom, from trying to date again, from working and sustaining life, and it's just a lot. And I just hope, another reason why I created this channel was because, like, one, I know that there's other people out here probably going through something similar, that could relate. And two, it's like, it might be a nice thing to like document your journey and kind of just see, like, look back 5 years from now when my daughter was 7, and in the things that we were navigating, or, the things in my love life that I've been navigating, and just see the progression and the growth over time, right? And if you're here, thanks, and thanks for tuning into my journey. But well, it made me cry, the whole situation, to be quite honest, because it's like I'm trying so hard to be a good mom. And I know she knows I'm a good mom. And I know when she grows up, she'll look back and she'll be like, damn, I had a great mom. At least that's my hope and my wish. But you never know with these kids. Everybody has their own perception and lens in which they view things and the way that they internalize things. So I don't know that for sure, but that's my hope. But anyways, I hope you guys have a great day doing whatever you're doing. And thanks for watching. Bye.